Hi folks, so it's the morning after Storm Dennis has rolled through and dumped an absolute shed load of water on the UK. I mean, obviously I haven't got it bad, it's just my allotment, but obviously some people have had some serious flooding up and down the country. Feel for those people. But just to show you what it's like down here, this is mental. So there's my allotment as normal. The reason I've come down early this morning is simply because there's a street over there, I'd say about half a mile away, called St Matthew's Road, and that's flooded, and that's on a hill. And St Matthew's Road runs alongside the old stream that is piped now, but comes across the allotment and down here, down through that cottage's garden, and then off out towards the next town, village, Muxton. But this is my neighbour's plot, which is the lowest plot in the allotment. There's my chicken coop in the corner of my greenhouse, and this is their plot. They've got a pond there somewhere. That is crazy deep. Crazy deep. Thankfully my chicken run is slightly higher, otherwise they'd be in this. And this is what I was worried about yesterday, and it's still raining. It's still raining. So this could potentially get higher, and then when it gets higher it's going to go over there. Check their shed and see if their shed's okay. Yeah, doesn't seem to be under. That's how much water we've had. You can see now why I worry when we get all this rain. I don't think they've had planted anything in yet, but even so, absolute madness. I'm going to get the chickens fed, have a double check round, but for now I think we're okay. Don't get me wrong, there's puddles, but they have got dry places they can get to, which I'm happy about, which is all good. But I'll show you around the chicken coop. So as you can see, it starts to come in there first, which is fine. They only really dust bathe in there, so they'll stay out of there, that's cool. This bit's dry, this bit's dry, that bit's dry. Obviously they've got all the perches and stuff that's dry. The trench is overflowing. It's going off down there, look. I mean, if I hadn't have dug that trench, I'm not quite sure where that water would be. Well, we know where it'd be. It'd be in the chicken coop, because that's where it was until before I dug the trench. But look, the nest box area is slightly flooded out. But they're dry in here, which is the main thing, aren't you, boys and girls? You're dry in there, which is good. So we'll get you fed. So we'll get them fed. Get them sorted out, and I just need it to stop raining. Please, please, please stop raining. I don't want to have to move the chickens again. I don't want to have to dig a bigger trench yet. I just need it to stop raining. I'm sure plenty of people up and down the UK need it to stop raining. I mean, we've got the River Severn coming through Telford. It cuts through Iron Bridge, but other than that, we're away from big rivers. And Iron Bridge and Coalport and Jackfield and all those places flood, and I feel for those people because they'll get all the water off the Welsh mountains in the next 24-48 hours, so that's no doubt going to flood. But other than that, Telford's just a series of old streams, and most of them have been piped, but because they've been piped and obviously the land's been built on and this, that and the other, and they're built on farmland, it started lately to flood the streets and flood you know, roads and stuff. I don't know if anyone's had their house flooded as such, but I know there's been a lot of damage from like it rushing through gardens and this, that and the other. But it's just crazy, this rain we're getting. Just the sewers and the drains just can't cope with it. And we're Britain, for Christ's sake, we're used to the rain. But lately, last couple of years, just struggling, just really struggling. And poor people in Yorkshire and Welsh valleys and Warwickshire and all Cornwall and places like that that live near big rivers that burst their banks, spate rivers, feel for them, because they're flooding every year now. Like, we're talking like second floor, 6 foot, you know, 3 meters, you know, kind of bursting its banks. Job is so madness. And people say climate change, and people say climate change isn't a thing. Yeah, right then. Right, I gotta go. Take care, folks. Please subscribe if you can. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much.